Welcome to the VIP section.
Baby,
So how did you get I saw that video and this was, I think it was 4 or 5 years ago. I think it was 4.
Let's start.
But the Don Q Highbridge video. How did that come about? Because because Don Q doesn't come outside a lot.
Yeah, that's
I'm gonna be for real. Like he's outside. Yeah, he runs around with A-Boogie and them, but you never really see. They doesn't.
Yeah, the bridge.
They don't fuck with nobody.
They just loyal to themselves.
They loyal to themselves, and that's the facts. You know, I've seen them do songs with.
Go way back.
Yeah,
me and Don went to high school together.
I figured it's something like that. Yeah. That's when I was watching it because I was like, how's this guy getting Don Q and Oompi in the same video, same area, and
that was strategic though. So it's a story behind that shit. Like me and Don went to high school together, right? And
how is New York City not on this record though?
You know what? It's a story behind all that, and that's got a lot to do with the pandemic.
Got you.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna put you onto that. But long story short, me and Don went to high school together, and Don popped when I was living in North Carolina, and when I came back, it was like Highbridge had just popped.
Right.
And niggas was putting me on like, yo, this nigga that we went to high school, and I'm like, oh shit. And then they taking off, long story short, I start rapping. And it wasn't really one of those things where he came back and did the solid. It was like I worked towards it. It was like I got into a showcase and the prize was a feature with Don. And I won first place, and it just so happened to fall in line.
Oh, so okay. So you know what? It made sense for him. Like, okay, I'm in this contest.
He was the judge. So he was one of the judges.
He was already cool with that. He wanted you to win. Like, if I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna be with this nigga.
It was him. It was him. Dice Peso was a judge.
What? So
it was a no-brainer. And then I wowed that shit up. Like,
why wasn't Dice on that record?
Because at the time, it was. I'm gonna be real with you. The way that record worked, it took a while. I might have already had the record with Dice. I don't know. I probably did.
And how the hell Oompi get on? So wait, that crazy. Record that you just put out with Dice is done.
No, I got an old record with Dice.
Got you. Okay, that's not the first record you done.
Now we got some video that's called Summertime.
Yeah.
But long story short, with that record, I won that as a prize, right? And Don was running around living in Atlanta at the time, so he couldn't get me the track, but it was a no-brainer that he was gonna give me the track. We chopped it up, we kept in contact. So when he finally was able to do his verse, he did it. And I held it for him and then I sat on it, like, you know what I mean? Because I wanted to strategically market it. You know what I mean? Don is in his prime at the moment,
right? Even
though it's kind of in the pandemic. And in the process of that, my wife lives on Cortland. That's where Oon is from. I ran into Oon on my wife, being with my wife one day, and he already knew what I was doing. Like, yo, I seen your video. That's probably Benny right there. Oh nah, that's Shorty Enzo. That's the artist. But yeah, I ran into Oon on my wife block. Yo, what's good, yo?
What's up, man?
And yeah.